Action.
Hey guys, it's me, Emily, and I'm here with my predictions for AEW Revolution. So, let's start off with the buy-in card. So the first match I'm going to be starting with is the Hook versus QT match. As you know, QT has been getting in Hook's business for quite a while now, and he just won't stop. So now it's official that they're going to be wrestling each other tonight on the buy-in card at 6 o'clock. So for this match, I obviously am going to choose Hook because a lot of the time when Hook is wrestling, it's obvious that he's going to win because they've been pushing him to be like a future star. So just having QT be the winner of this match would be kind of like dumb. To have QT beat Hook would not look right for him. If he's going to be a future star, then it's obvious that Hook has got to keep this win and get this win. It's kind of obvious that QT is his toughest challenger yet, considering that QT is his trainer. It is kind of obvious right now that QT is Hook's greatest challenger yet. So, but my prediction for that match is going to be Hook. Now, the next match is Layla Hirsch versus Kris Statlander. Now, this match is a match that I am looking forward to because I've enjoyed like the promos that Kris Statlander and Layla Hirsch have been having towards each other. I have been enjoying like the build up to this match. So who I want to win this match is Kris Statlander, and who I think Kris Statlander. I think Kris Statlander is going to beat Layla Hirsch, but I could be wrong, but I'm gonna guess and say Kris Statlander. The third match and the final match on the buy-in card, before we get to the main card, is the House of Black versus the Death Triangle. And the people in the House of Black are Malakai Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews. And then we got the Death Triangle, which is Pac and Penta Exora. I'm gonna just make it easier and say Penta Dark. And Erick Redbeard. So this match is kind of hard to guess who's going to win because it could go both ways, but I'm gonna say the House of Black, just because the House of Black has been just dominant. I mean, they've just been like on a roll lately, and they got Buddy Matthews now, and he just debuted. So I'm just gonna say the winner of this match is going to be the House of Black. Okay, now we are finished doing the buy-in card, so let's move on to the main card. Okay, so I don't know if this is exactly the order for the matches, but I'm gonna guess and say it is. Okay, so let's start off with Andrade, Matt Hardy, and Isaiah Cassidy versus Darby Allin, Sting, and Sammy Guevara. So for this match, I'm gonna say that Sting, Sammy, and Darby are gonna win this because Sammy's a TNT title. Sammy is a TNT champion, and it would be kind of weird and awkward to see him in a involved in like a triple threat tornado tag team match, and or not tag team, yeah, tag team match, and then see him lose. It would just be very awkward and it wouldn't be right. So I think that the team who should be getting this win is Sammy, Darby, and Sting. And the next one, Jon Moxley versus Bryan Danielson. I'm gonna have to say on this one, I'm gonna have to say probably Jon Moxley. I know that for a couple I'm gonna say months or so, that Jon Moxley has been out and recovering and stuff like that, and he came back and he was just ready. And Bryan Danielson has been on a roll lately. I mean, he hasn't, like, he had like these matches with a Hangman, which were like really long. Some of them were like an hour, and they were just like super long, but they're really good though. But I don't know. I think Jon Moxley, but part of me thinks Bryan Danielson as well. I mean, this one's kind of tough, but honestly, if I had to say, I would maybe just go ahead and say, for some reason, I'm gonna just have to say Bryan Danielson. I was gonna go with Jon Moxley, but I thought about it for a minute. I'm like, I don't know. So I'm just gonna have to go with Bryan Danielson on this one. So, okay, next one, Chris Jericho versus Eddie Kingston. So, on this match, I'm gonna have to go with Chris Jericho. Eddie Kingston could get the win, but I feel like if Proud and Powerful, which is Santana and Ortiz, if they was to get involved in the match, somehow they could distract the referee, and then somehow Eddie Kingston could pull the win, get the win, because I feel like right now Chris Jericho and like parts of the inner circle, like Santana and Ortiz, aren't really like getting along right now. They have differences right now. So I feel like what could happen is Santana and Ortiz could get involved in the match, and somehow Eddie Kingston could pull the win. But if they're gonna use that strategy in that match, then I'm gonna have to say Eddie Kingston. But I say Chris Jericho, but like I said, if that was to happen, if Santana and Ortiz was to somehow get themselves involved in that match to somehow help Eddie Kingston win, then Eddie Kingston is more likely going to get the win. But anyways, let's go on to the next match. The next match is the triple threat tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. So, we have Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy, and Luchasaurus versus Red Dragon, which is Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. And you also have the Young Bucks, which is Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, and okay. And for this one, I am going to have to say Red Dragon, because unless AEW wants to go the route of having two-time AEW World Tag Team Champions, then I would say the Young Bucks. But most of the time, AEW does not go the same route of champions. They don't have like two people being champions. Like I know the TNT title has been like that. Like when Cody was in AEW, he was a TNT champion, and then he got the TNT champion back, and he was the TNT champion again. So if they want to go that route, if they want to have the Young Bucks tag team champions again, then I would say the Young Bucks. But my prediction for this match is going to be Red Dragon. And I say this because Red Dragon debuted, they have been on a roll. I feel like during this match, the Young Bucks and Red Dragon are going to get into it, obviously, because this is just one-on-one. This is no tagging. This is every man for themselves. So if they do get into it, I feel like one of those teams is coming out with the tag team titles. Jurassic Express could retain, but I just see maybe Red Dragon winning the tag team titles off of Jurassic Express. But it could swerve us and have maybe the Young Bucks win again, or just have Jurassic Express keep the titles and nothing happens from there. But I would just have to say Red Dragon, because I think it would be a great storyline to see them as champions, and then the Young Bucks get jealous of them being champions, and then they like get into it, and then eventually it would lead up to a feud between Red Dragon and the Young Bucks. So my prediction for that match, my final prediction is Red Dragon. Okay, so the next match is one match that I'm looking very, I'm sorry guys, I'm kind of tongue twisted here. This match here is one that I'm looking a lot forward to. So I'm really looking forward to this match. So, this is the Face of the Revolution ladder match. We have Keith Lee, Orange Cassidy, Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks, Wardlow, and Christian Cage. Now, for this one, I obviously want Ricky Starks to win this because I don't know if all of you know this or not, but I'm a huge Ricky Starks fan. But obviously, I want Ricky Starks to win this, but who I think is a different story. So I think either Keith Lee, because Keith Lee just, just came into AEW, and I feel like it could be Keith Lee. The reason I say Keith Lee is because, like I said, he just came to AEW. You know, he had his match against, I forgot who it was that he wrestled on not this Rampage, but I mean, no, Dynamite. When he first came, he wrestled Isaiah Cassidy. He beat Isaiah Cassidy, and I just think that Keith Lee is just going to win this ladder match for some reason. Yeah. I don't really have much to say about that match other than I think Keith Lee is going to win it. I do want Ricky Starks to win, but I just feel like the winner is going to be Keith Lee. So, yeah. Okay, so the next match is one match I'm looking really looking forward to, is the Women's Championship match, and that is Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker. Now, as you know, this match, or this build-up, has been going on for a long time, and the first match that they had was at Beach Break, and it was a lights out match, and that match was incredible. If you have not seen it, check it out, because it was one of the best women matches that I've ever seen, and I'm sure a lot of people have seen themselves. So, for this match, my prediction is Thunder Rosa. I think it's Thunder Rosa's time, and I think she's going to win the championship. Now, if Britt wants to use her cheating strategy in this match, then she could come out as champion. Now, as you know, that's kind of her strategy in every match that she has. She has to cheat because she's a heel, and, well, not every heel cheats, but that's what she does. She cheats. So if she used that same strategy in this match, then Thunder Rosa is obviously going to lose because she's smart when she cheats. It's like she distracts the referee, and then Jamie and Rebel interfere, or that's kind of like the whole point of when she wrestles, she has that strategy of cheating. Now, I think that if Thunder Rosa was to win the title tonight, I don't really see how that's going to work for Jamie. Like, if Jamie was to possibly turn on Britt, I feel like if she was to turn on Britt, if Thunder Rosa was to keep the title, if Britt was to keep the title, yeah. I'm sorry guys, let me just start over. If Jamie was to turn on Britt, if Thunder Rosa was going to win the title tonight, then I feel like, would that make any sense, or would it not make sense? I don't know, that's kind of like, in between. Would it make sense, or would it not make sense? Maybe if she was to be, like, oh, you lost the title, so you're, but it's more likely if she was to keep the title tonight, and then Jamie somehow turns on her tonight. But we're gonna have to find out tonight. But my prediction for that match is Thunder Rosa, and she's going to win the AEW World Championship. So yeah, sorry guys, I got a little tongue twisted and kind of, messed up with my words right now. Okay, so the next match, there's two more matches. The next match that I'm going to be discussing, and this is the third match, and I have two more after that. CM Punk versus MJF, and this is a dog color match. Now, the CM Punk and MJF feud has been one of my favorite feuds. They have been having so much build up, and probably the most build up out of every single match on this card. This match has had the most build up and the best storyline. So I am gonna have to say this one's a very, very tough one to predict. But the last time CM Punk and MJF wrestled, MJF took the win. He kind of, he got MJF over. He's MJF. He got CM Punk over, CM Punk got MJF over, so MJF won the match. Obviously, like I said before, he won the match, and CM Punk lost the match. But now it could be a different story this time. I think that the wrestler who's going to win this match is going to be CM Punk, because MJF won last time, so I think it's time for it's time for CM Punk to pick up the victory. Okay, so the last match is the AEW World Championship match. Actually, I'm sorry. I forgot Conti and Jade, so let's go back over that. Okay, so, let's see. So, Jade Cargill versus Conti for the AEW TBS Championship. So, Jade has not been champion for a while now. She hasn't really been champion for a long time now. I think she's going to keep her title, but yet I want Conti to win, so this is another hard one for me. But if I had to say, I would say maybe Ty being the champion tonight. Maybe she's gonna win the title. But I don't know. That's kind of a hard one for me to predict. But I'm gonna have to say that Jade is going to keep her title because she hasn't been champion for like not too long now. But if they want to get the title of her already, then obviously Ty is going to win. But for some reason, I want Ty to win this, obviously. But for some reason, if I had to say my honest opinion and my honest prediction, I would say Jade is going to keep the TBS title. Okay, now let's just go on to the last match now. Okay. So, this is probably going to main event because normally world title matches do at pay-per-views. So, I'm going to have to say that the winner of this match is, first of all, let me just say the people so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we have Hangman Adam Page versus Adam Cole for the AEW World Championship. I'm going to have to say Hangman is going to keep his title because he's been defending his title a lot lately, but I just think that he's going to keep it. Unless, like, somehow the Young Bucks or Kenny Omega was to return and somehow get involved in the match, and then Adam Cole somehow is champion. I mean, that could happen too. Or Red Dragon could get involved, and then Adam Cole wins the title. Anything could happen during that match. But if I would have to have my honest, prediction, I would have to say Hangman is going to keep the title. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I want to just say this. If you have any, questions, if you have any, comments, about my predictions, let me know in the comments. But what I want to know you guys' predictions. I want to know who you think is going to win these matches, and I want to know kind of what matches you're looking forward to the most. Are you looking forward to just a few? Are you looking forward to the whole card? Are you just looking forward to maybe one match? Just let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.